Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Civvy Street. This morning it's AFP, and you are exercising at your own risk, and you are taking responsibility for your own actions whilst doing this AFP class with me today. Thanks for joining me. 2-minute flow. Okay, so we're starting with opposite arm to knee. Sorry, opposite hand to knee, if you like. A slow squat, side leg lifts and knee lifts. Just making sure I know what I'm doing.
Get ready.
Well, I am ready now. Okay, so with your feet about hip distance apart, roll your shoulders up, back and down. Stand tall, brace your abs. Arms out. Even weight through both feet. Shoulders down. Deep breath.
Get ready. Your training begins in 4,
Opposite hand to knee.
3,
Right knee first.
1.
Into a slow squat. Swoop your arms forwards and up. Right knee comes up and out. Can you not hear the music? No. Okay. Hold it there. Are you not hearing the music? Oh, it's done it again. Last week in this class. Okay, talk amongst yourselves for a moment. Take 2. Is it on? Yeah. Okay, standing with your feet about hip distance apart. Roll your shoulders up, back and down. Take your arms out wide, palms to the floor. Take a couple of deep breaths and have the weight evenly distributed between both feet. Hold your head high. Shoulders back, so you're feeling strong and in control.
Your training begins in 4, 3.
Opposite hand to knee,
2,
right knee first.
1.
And the other one. We're going to take a slow squat. Hips go back. Now take your right knee up and to the side. Do that again. Opposite hand to knee. Left knee first. Slow squat. Left knee comes up and out. And you can have your arms out or down here. Little balance. Hand to knee, right knee. So we're just alternating which hand to knee we start with. Squats. And then it's right leg. Hands up or down.
Halfway there.
And squat. Now it's up to you how high you lift. And how low you squat. Woo! I was doing well till then. We've got time for another one. Left side.
Take a 15-second rest.
Brilliant. Just time to finish off that round. Excellent.
2,
Okay, I'll take a look at what's coming up next. We're going to roll down and walk out to plank. We've got some side planks and push-ups. And a down dog.
Get ready.
Start at the back of your mat. Feet hip distance apart.
3, 2,
Roll down.
1.
Walk out to plank. Hold your plank. Now rotate to one side for a side plank briefly. Come back to the center, drop to your knees if you need to. You've got a tricep press up, push up. Come on, back up. Let's rotate to the other side. Come back to the center. Add a push up. Come back to all fours, lift your knees, and then lift your hips to a downward facing position. We're going to walk the hands back to the feet. Brace your abs, roll up. Rotate to one side. There's a lot going on in this round. Rotate to the other side. Back to the center, take a roll down. Hands to the mat as we walk out to a plank. Once you're settled in plank, you're going to add a side plank and a press up, and then you've got a side plank the other side, and you've got a press up. Up to all fours, up to a downward facing position, stretch through the calves. Walk your hands back to your feet. Roll up. When you get to the top, rotation. On the other side. Roll out to plank. Just hold your plank. Roll your hands back into your feet.
Take a 15-second
and roll up to standing.
In 4,
Great stuff.
2,
hold it there. Moving on, we're going to get down on the floor for Superman. Okay, just adjust the screen. Take my notes with me. Superman.
Get ready. Exercise 3 in 4, 3.
So on all fours, lift up your right hand and your left leg. Take your arm and your leg away from the midline of the body and back. Now reach back and touch your toes. Extend away again. Touch your toes. Extend away. Back to all fours. So it's Superman the other side. Take your arm and your leg away from the midline of the body. Come back towards the midline of the body. Look over your shoulder, reach to tap your foot. Reach away again. And do one more. Balancing all the way. Back to all fours. So it's slow and steady. Extend the arm and leg. Away from the midline of the body. Towards the midline of the body. Looking over your shoulder, reaching to tap your foot.
Halfway there.
Doesn't matter if you don't reach it. And down. We're switching sides. So make sure you've got your leg up fairly high. Do you feel this in the glutes? Looking back. So if the leg's too low, the leg behind, you won't really feel it in your glute much. So have a little play around with that. Just alternating sides.
Take a 15-second rest.
Take a quick break
In
here.
4,
We'll stay
3,
kneeling.
2,
Well done.
1.
Okay, next up is a plank. You're going to drive your knees forwards, then you're going to drive your knees diagonal. And we've got some side planks
ready.
and thread the needle.
Exercise 4 in 4,
So come on back
3,
to your plank
2,
position.
1.
Now drive your knee to the same wrist and back. Change knees. And then take your knee to the opposite wrist. Change. We're going to rotate to side plank. Back to the center. Drop to your knees and do a thread the needle. Now I'm doing opposite sides. So we're back at the beginning in a plank. Knee to wrist. Knee to wrist. Knee to opposite wrist. And again, side plank, other side. Back to a plank, drop to your knees. And then you've got your thread the needle. And as I say, I'm going on the opposite side. Don't worry if you've started to go on the same side.
Halfway there.
So it's plank, knee to wrist, knee to wrist, knee to opposite wrist, to opposite wrist, side plank, all fours, thread the needle. It's a busy round. Have we got time to do it once more? I hope so. Plank, knee to wrist, knee to wrist, to opposite wrist, side plank coming up. Rotate to plank and all fours, and your last, thread the needle. We're going to sink back in child's pose because there won't be time to do another, and we've evened things up
Take a
there.
15
Brilliant.
second rest. In 4, 3, 2,
Come on up, turn round, so you're sitting down. Sitting on your bottom. We're going to do a half roll back with bow and arrow.
ready. Exercise 5. In
Some
4,
twists
3,
and V6.
1.
So sit up tall, arms in front, shoulders back and down. Now lean back, it's bow and arrow. One side, slowly does it. Back to the center, that's it. And then the other way. Lean back, bow and arrow. Back to the center. Now you're going to lean back, lift your feet into a V. If you want, you can do one, put it down, and then the other. Because we're here for a few seconds, I'll give you time to do 1 foot at a time. Feet back down. Sit up, fingertips to elbows. Rotate one way, rotate the other way. Back to the center, sit up, arms forwards. It's bow and arrow. To the center. Bow and arrow the other way. To the center. Lean back into a V, both feet off the floor or just one. Change to the other leg if you're doing just
Halfway
one.
there.
Feet to the floor. Sit up, fingers to elbows. Rotation. Rotation. Arms in front. Bow and arrow. Bow and arrow. V-sit. I'm going to do one leg. Change to the other leg or stay in your V-sit. Sit up, fingers to elbows, stick tall for your rotation. Okay, it's bow and arrow. And again.
Take a 15
It's your
second rest.
V-sit. Hold
In
it.
4, 3, 2,
Oh, well done.
1.
Lying on your back, tabletop legs. So knees up over your hips.
Get ready.
Toe tap,
Exercise
leg
6.
extension
In 4,
and twists.
3, 2,
So, shins parallel with the floor, abs are braced. Tap one foot to the floor, lift it up. Add a leg extension, but then take that straight leg up in the air. Arms out to the side. Now rotate over so that straight leg goes away from you. I don't quite have enough room on this side. Back to the center. Legs back to tabletop. Let's do the other leg. Foot to the floor. Lift up. Leg extension. Now keep it extended and take your foot to the ceiling. You're going to rotate all the way over so your foot comes to the floor. Back up. Back to tabletop. Change legs. It's toe tap. And leg extension. Lift the toe right to the ceiling and rotate away. Back up.
halfway there.
Back to tabletop. Other leg, foot to the floor. Leg extension, keep it extended, take your toe to the ceiling. And then you lean over, whoa, all the way over. Come back to tabletop. I'm going to shimmy along so I can do one on the other side. Lift the leg up. And then come all the way over. And back up. Oh, that's nice. Changing legs. Toe. Extend. Lift all the way up. And come on over. Back up.
Take a 15-second rest. In 4, 3,
Feet to the floor.
2, 1.
Okay, shoulder bridge coming up.
Get ready. Exercise 7. In 4, 3, 2.
So fingertips just about touch your heels. Tilt your pelvis. Lift your hips off the floor. Take both arms overhead. Now take your hips back down, bring your arms back. Crunch one knee into your chest, nose to knee. Feet to the floor, arms overhead. Crunch the other knee into your chest. Feet to the floor, arms overhead. Shoulder bridge. Take your hips back down. Now, instead of doing one leg at a time, if you want to make it harder, you're going to come to a full crunch and a full crunch again. Feet to the floor. So you've got your shoulder bridge. Take your hips back down and then it's one leg at a time or a full crunch.
Halfway there.
Way off my mat, I think, doing this one.
Take a 15-second rest. In 4,
oh, well done.
3, 2, 1.
So, last one. Lying on your back, tabletop legs.
Get ready. Exercise 8.
Take one foot.
4,
Brace your abs though. Take one foot. Now tap it to the floor, lift it back
last
up.
phase.
Take the same leg to the floor, but it's the outside of your foot that comes down. Let's do that on the other leg. So foot to the floor, lift up. Outside of your foot to the floor, lift up. Now, one leg up, one leg out for scissor legs. Now switch your scissor legs, and again. 2 more. Last one. Tabletop legs. Foot to the floor, lift up. Outside of your foot to the floor. Do it on the other side. Straight legs, scissor legs. Now, if you want to here, you can lift your upper body off the floor as well. So we're doing 4 of those. And then head down for your tabletop legs. It's tap and tap. Other side. Okay.
Halfway there.
Straight leg scissors. Tap. And tap. done, folks. Little workout for the brain, these 2-minute flows as well as for the core.
4, 3.
Well done. Hug your knees into your chest.
Your workout is complete.
Well done. Well done. So with your knees together, just draw little circles around, loosen off your lower back a little bit, and then change direction. Okay, and then press down onto your knees and circle your knees sort of in opposite directions, single knee circles. And we're going to change direction. You're going to take both feet onto the floor, lift your hips up into a shoulder bridge, but lift higher this time for more of a stretch through your hips. Lift up, just hold as high as you can, stretch the front of your body, really try and open up, take a deep breath in. A deep breath out, exhale, take your hips to the floor, extend your legs long, take your arms overhead. Take another deep breath in here. Hold your breath. And exhale, slowly, 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 slowly exhale. Hug your knees into your chest and roll yourself up to sitting. Bring the soles of your feet together, let your knees fall open. Just hang on to your feet and drop your head. And sit up. Bring your knees together and come on up to standing. There we are, well done. Okay, so not straightforward, but just a little bit of a change, waking the mind up as well as the body. Hope you enjoyed it. That was our 2-minute flows for February. Thanks very much for joining me for AFP. I look forward to seeing you same time, same place next week. Have a great weekend. Thanks for joining me.